Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mermaid Soul Readings. Hope you all are doing well. Happy to connect with you all today. Today's reading is about uh, the topic is how women view you. So I have just shuffled and picked one card. Here it is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So you can just close your eyes, feel centered, and pick one pile you feel inclined to. Otherwise, you can choose to listen to all three readings. Whichever way you feel connected, you can pick that way. Alright, hope you have picked your pile. Whoever has picked pile 1, let us see how women view you. Women in general, this could be anybody, any women whom you meet in your day to day life, or anybody. Let us see how women view you, pile 1. How you are a grown up adult, you are an adult, but how people see you is the way you live in, the way you live feels like as though you carry the world in your hands, and the way you the view you have on this world is like you can do anything. You have this childlike enthusiasm, though you are a grown up, but the way you look at yourself is entirely different. uh, the way you actually portray yourself is you still have that childhood child in you which is actually scared of something, or I'm getting this inner child thing, that there is a lot which you can share about yourself, but the way you portray yourself to the world is you're just showing a mirror of you, saying that you're still a child, and the way you see the world is like from a child's point of view. That you can do anything, which is very positive in others' eyes. In others' eyes, it looks like as though it is very positive, but then within you, there is a lot. There is a grown up woman within you. Why you wanted to be that child again and again? Because when you were a child, you did not get the chance to do whatever you want to do, or there is a dream which you have not fulfilled and you wanted to fulfill the dream. This dream could be very simple also, this dream could be very something huge which you did not get the opportunity to do, or be whatever way you wanted to be and how you want to portray to the world. That did not happen in your childhood, so now you are portraying yourself, showing a mirror to the people around you that you are this person. You're just trying to explain or showing up a face to the world that this is who you are. This is how I wanted to be at some point in my life, and to you, you know that this is how you wanted to be, that your consciousness knows that this is what you wanted to be at some point in your life, but then you did not get the chance, so now you are that, or you are still yearning for that inner child to feel everything you wanted to feel when you were a child, and you're still not able to. Though how much ever you try and be the child, it is not enough for you, and the world could see that, and the world could literally see that. You could be a fashion artist, you could be uh, Yeah, you could be a fashion artist, a photographer, a designer. You have built a community of people around you where, or there are people around you, that's how they see you. You are much more than who you think you are. The way you portray yourself is actually enough, but you are not at all enough with it. I don't know if you're getting what I'm trying to say, but this version of you is not enough for you. This version of you is not enough for you because you feel that somewhere something has been missed. You still could not experience the full of your childhood, something like that. And people are actually supporting you, or people are in awe of you, of how you have built yourself to this level, and still be that you are not ignorant. You are innocent in the sense you are authentic. You are authentic, and there is there are people around you who actually believe in what you say or what you do, but your subconscious is still longing for that. You just have that feel that you are not enough. Any moment, anything that comes up, you wanted to do everything. You wanted to do this, you wanted to do that, and then the right opportunity when it comes, you just could not do it or could not take it. That's how it is. Because at that moment, whatever that is life is giving you or life is asking you to explore, whenever any right opportunity comes, you just feel like whatever you try to do, you're just not giving time for it, and then you just jump. You just wanted to jump into the next timeline. So what happens is every time when the right opportunity comes, you just, because this has been happening as a pattern for you again and again and again, what you try to do most of the time, even the good opportunities when it comes, you just try to skip away even the good opportunities. That's how even the good opportunities is leaving you, because most of the time you put into thinking, how do I make it better? Already you are excelling at this. You already excel at whatever you do, but still you try to get into that perfect mode of how do I want to make it better. The women see you as someone who is very good at communication. You know what you're talking. Every word you talk matters. That's how the world is viewing you, and they wanted to be they wanted to share their cup with you. They wanted to have some sort of a conversation with you. They wanted to include you in the community, but you are sometimes moving away because of something. You just feel like you always have this unsettled feeling of why I could not do a certain things, why I still feel unfulfilled, something like that. You ask these questions by yourself and you still feel that you are not fulfilled in your life. Yes, there are people. See, whenever there is something new, or whenever there are people around you also, you just feel you yourself have this thing like you are out of the league. You are out of the league, but and you think, should I join? Should I actually be there? the people see you as someone who they wanted to be with you because you are a little different, and that's why women see you as a person who is fully contained of yourself. You complete yourself, you do not seek for approval from the outside sources, all that. That's how people see you. uh, I have shared a lot about you so that you can understand you. That's you can understand what you're doing and how people view you. People view you as a person who is self-content and you do not seek for validation outward. And there is a lot going on in your head. Everybody knew it. The way you communicate is actually very precise, and you make sure that you say whatever you got to say. And there are women around you who wanted to be your friends, wanted to be with you, and then have this. There is a new beginning for you, and there you will find. I think right now the people whom you are finding, I think there is a. You are trying to move away from them. You feel like you do not fit around them, but then people are actually wondering, how do you carry yourself in such a way that you know things, but still you have that childlike innocence, but still you always have space for others, but still you have that more than space. You always try to see everybody as equal. That's what people are actually wondering about you. When you are, when you have grown up, when you have so much wisdom and all that, why do you still have that childlike innocence or authentic? I would say more than childlike innocence, I think you have that authentic character, authentic personality, where you just give space for people to talk, you listen, and you're very, you could be very empathetic also. You might have colored your hair. For some of you, if you have, you might have colored your hair brown or burgundy or even green or blue. Or you might have a light hair. Yeah, you just try to walk away. There is a lot going on in your head. That's what people wanted to know, why you don't share much of your thoughts. You just think a lot before, when something, some opportunity comes, even when people invite you for something, even when women call you for something, they wanted you to be a part of it because they wanted to get to know you, but then you just walk away. How you walk away is thinking a lot of situations that happens in your head, and then you just move away, and then you just walk away. They do not know the real reason as why you just walk away, why you wanted to be away, why, what is the reason. Some people get offended also because of this. You don't mean to offend anybody. You just try to be in your own. You just ask your intuition whether this is right or not, and then you, sometimes yes, there is also judgment, there is also some overthinking happening, and then you just move away. But then what people are trying to understand is the why. You don't share your story, or you don't share much about you to anybody so easily, right? I'm sorry, the mobile keeps shaking. Hope it fits. Yeah, so that also, that's why people are actually wondering as to why you don't share much to anyone. So that's one of the reasons. That's what people are wondering about you. But you can also easily naturally fit in with people. And why do you ignore? What is the need for you to ignore? But then there is a lot of secrets which you're actually carrying, which nobody knows. A lot is happening in your head, and you see things, or you see people in that mirror, and you don't share anything to anybody. There is a lot of secrets. But you get to know things, you get to know things, you have your own world, you have your own world, and you just make sure that you just stay there and you get to know things. I think you just feel that that is enough and you do not need to know more. You operate from your head. You could be an air sign for some of you, but it could be any sign. It could be earth also, it could be water also, or fire too. But then, yeah, you are operating most of the time from your mind, and you're not seeing what is in front of you. A lot you are imagining and sometimes overthinking. That's what you need to uh, see here, so that you can just be whoever you want it to be. People are anyways going to judge, but don't think too much about it and worry yourself, or yeah. Okay. I, th- I think that's it for pile one today. Do share your thoughts if this reading resonates with you. Also, if hope you have enjoyed watching this reading. If so, like, share, and subscribe to my channel so that I can pick your energy from the next time. Okay. We'll start with pile number two. Pile number two. How women view you. Whoever has picked this pile. How women view you is a person who is still trying to, you some of you could be young, or you just feel young most of the time. And how women view you is, though there is there is some sort of an ambitious energy that is there, and you're still young, and there is lot of passion. People see you as a person who is ambitious, very ambitious, and you wanted to do a lot, but then what you have right now is actually, sometimes you just feel that, or people just feel that there is lack of experience. There is lack of experience, but then there is a slow and steady energy. Your mind is stable, you know what you're doing. Very stable energy, but then an ambitious person. Though you operate very stable and patient, still you don't give up. You just keep moving, still you don't give up. You have not made any impression right now. So how women view you is with that small impression, how you take it, with whatever you are right now. That's how women view you. There is a lot which you can actually try to project yourself, or which you can actually identify yourself with, but you're not identifying yourself with that thing. You are just identifying with what I'm sorry, with what you have in your hand. You're just identifying yourself with what you have, but there's a lot which you can actually identify yourself with. You can actually talk about, or you can actually embody a certain kind of character, but you're not taking anything. You are just taking what you have right now, and there is a lot of passion which you wanted to achieve. You could be young, some of you could be young, and some of you could always feel young, even though you are even though you are a little matured. You can always, you might always feel young, and you are a person who are not scared to do anything that comes your way. You just take every adventure as something that is like a cakewalk for you. You just believe in yourself and then do anything whatever you wanted to do. There is no planning, sort of like a young energy, a go-getter. And I don't see that you take too much in your mind. Whatever, even if you could not achieve anything, you are a person who will just let it go and move on to the next. You don't actually suffer, putting too much in your head, and then thinking about it, giving lot more time than you should give. No, you don't do anything. When something comes, if there is a failure, you move on to the next. And then if something comes, you just try to do it. If that opportunity doesn't work, you move on to the next. You don't just, there is always light, there is always hope in your world. There is always hope, there is always hope. And that's how the universe gives you opportunity after opportunity, one after the other. But then uh, that's how people see you. People see you as a person who just take every opportunity as it comes and then try to give it a, you give a tap, you wanted to tap into all the opportunities, and that is good for you, because you just don't take anything too much in your head, entirely different from pile one. And then you are so patient and peaceful, and not patient, I would say, you're very peaceful with whatever choice you make in your life, and you are a free, happy, go-getter kind of an energy. You create a lot of things. So but then you don't stick on to one thing. You wanted to stick on to one thing. There is always opportunity, new opportunity that comes your way, and you just try to tap into everything, every little thing that comes your way. You're always something new. You, every time you bring something new in your life, you don't just stick on to the old thing again and again. You just bring something new. You just are you always keep yourself updated with the new changes. And you also do a lot of celebration with people. You enjoy, you have fun, and all that you do. At the same time, you're also mature, and if you wanted to, you have all the fun. At the same time, there is a part of you which is actually matured, and that when you wanted to do, you wear that hat again and then become that person where you wanted to make that decision. And whichever way you wanted to present yourself, you present yourself in a different way. There is a different kind of energy which you actually, you are you interchange with yourself. Means not anything wrong with that. That is a very good sign of you. That's how people see you. You wear many hats, and whenever you wanted to celebrate, you also wanted to celebrate, and you fit in so easily with any amount of, with any people, with any sort of community, with any kind of people around you. You just, there is nothing like, I only wanted to stick to this tribe, I will not talk to them. You fit in with any kind of people you wanted to be with. There is a sort of a flexibility in your personality. That's how women view you. What else you need to know? There is also something that you carry on your shoulders. Uh, how women view you is, if you are a male, this might, you could be a female also, but you carry a lot on your shoulders, and you are not letting it know, you are not sharing that with anybody. there is a lot of things which you wanted to achieve, or you have goals, or you might have responsibilities, but you don't share it with everybody. You just carry it with yourself, and then when any you just achieve it by yourself. You don't share it to the world. Since you take every opportunity you get it, you have been this way for so long, and so nothing is actually looks like a burden for you, but it is actually burdensome. What you're doing is actually huge. I don't know why this keeps shaking. Yeah, so this seemed to be like, yeah, you don't share whatever burden you're carrying, you don't share it with anyone. Whatever, whomever you share it with, you just share things very light, and you don't feel like that is actually a burden you're carrying. That's how you actually project it to the world. But people wanted to offer you, people wanted to give you help, people wanted to, there will be always help coming in. That's how they see you. They wanted to help you, people wanted to see you. You always get new opportunities, and people wanted to know why. It's because you don't get scared, or you don't run away from any new opportunity that is coming your way. That's why actually new opportunities comes to you all the time. You take everything that comes your way. Sometimes I think you should also be uh, choosy about what you choose and what not to choose, what you want and what you do not want. You just sometimes feel like you are for some people, some women, they just feel like you are an inexperienced person, but you are quite experienced. You just don't want, uh, you just don't portray to others that things are, you are matured, but you are deep down, you are a matured person. You don't ask things to people, or you don't consult much, because there might be some people, I'm also seeing some sort of a deceptive energy. There might be some people who actually wanted to see or know how you're doing it, because what you're doing, it comes so natural to you. And others might be amazed or wanted to get to know what you're actually doing, and they also wanted that trick, or that your style of doing, your strategy, how it works for you, and others also might want to do it. It is not, you're not doing any trick. It comes so natural. You have been this way and it comes so natural. Some women, how they view you is they wanted to know how it works for you. There are, you should also be careful about not letting your plans, not letting your plans be any plan you do, whatever you wanted to do, don't share your plan with everybody. I think that also you should be very careful about it. I think that's it for pile number 2. Do share your thoughts if this reading resonates with you. It could be a male or a female. Also, if you have, I hope you enjoyed watching this reading. If so, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll start from pile so that I can pick your energy from the next time. We'll start from pile number 3. How women view you, pile number 3. They keep you as at the highermost position. You are not a person who will actually mingle with the other crowd. You have a certain view and you want to stick to it, you will only talk to only a certain group of people or certain energies. You don't mingle much. They keep you as a at a highest position because of your power, because of your leadership qualities, or you could be you could be in a higher position, or you could have a different point of view which is actually very specific, or which is actually uh, entirely different from others point of view. The value you believe, your belief system, and your principles in life, your philosophy. Yeah. You are, I don't know, I feel like taking this card. um you are someone who doesn't fit in with everybody. You have this characteristics of yours. You will just do whatever you wanted to do, and you will just be on your own. And people are actually amazed at how you actually do it on your own, and how it is working for you. That's how women view you. They view you as a person who is sort of a loner, or sort of a person who's very choosy and picky, and yet you don't ask anything to anyone, but you just know, you just do things on your own and how it is working for you. They see you as a person who has that magic candle, or that magic wand. This is not yeah, or that wand. Something you do, and then you do it on your own, and you don't care how it works, but it works for you. People are amazed at that. How women view you is a person who is a self starter, self motivator. um, you are not at all bothered. You're least bothered by what others do. You're least bothered by mm, the people around you. Yet the way you carry yourself, the way you program, the way you live might be like, it turns heads. A lot of people actually look at you because of the way you carry yourself, the way you live. You don't ask much uh, questions or anything to anybody. There is a thing called introvert. I think you might have heard the word somewhere. Introvert is a person who does things on their own. They do not belong to a group. Yet there are people. They are people who just, if they have a good company, they also talk. They are not an introvert, but they just don't want to fit into a community. They just don't want to fit into a group of people. Maybe you are that sort of a people. That's how women view you. You might be an introvert or an introvert for some of you. Anything could be uh, could fit in, but you do not want to fit into any group. You are a self starter, you are a self motivator, you know things. Whatever you ask for, even you google a lot. You have a lot of gadgets around you where you ask questions and then get to know things. You have that magic wand. You listen to your intuition, and you know whichever way you go, whatever you do, that works right for you. Your expectations of people, or people expectations of you, will always be high. Because that's how you are, that's how you program, that's how uh, you also have a higher standards, and you also expect that from other people. When others do not have that or fulfill that sort of an expectation, you also drop people, and they also feel like, I thought so highly of her. They also, like, when you actually do not fulfill their expectations, they also feel like I felt so highly of that person, and why is this not that up to that standard? Whatever you do, whatever you perform, sometimes it also happens, but whatever you do is always of higher standards. You have your high standards so high that people cannot actually reach up to your level. That's how you are. Even when it comes to food, you have some sort of choices. This is what I'm going to do, this is what I will not touch, this is what you might be a very choosy person, and you have an answer, you have a reason for everything you do. It's good to have higher standards. That is up to you. That is your choice. Nobody is actually questioning whatever you are doing or whatever the way you do. It is just that they just wanted to get a piece of you. But since you are an introvert or an introvert or anything, you just keep it all with you. People might actually wonder, or sometimes they get even annoyed that why you don't share much, why you don't mingle with them, something like that. You don't mingle with them. But you are very talented. That also they know. You're very talented or smart in doing things, studious. How? What else you need to know about how women view you? I'm also getting some sort of an advanced soul. You might be an advanced soul. You might not need more explanations about what you're doing or what you want to do. Uh, you might be an advanced soul sort of a person. But then people wanted to know everything, every little thing. That's how they program. That's how you function or they function. So that's when this controversy occurs. That's why women view you in a different way. They are actually quite mesmerized by you at some times, and they are quite mm, confused as to who you are or what you do. People actually wonder, how is this even possible? Why are you different from them? Obviously, when you are around people, when you are around women, when you don't fit in, when you are a little different from them, people always question your way of living. That always happens, and that's why people are actually amazed, and people wanted to know what is happening in your world, but you don't share it, because you just feel like everything is obvious, but it is not at all obvious for them. It is obvious for you. Their kind of life is obvious for you, but your kind of life is not obvious for them, but you think it is obvious. This is how I wanted to just leave me sort of a feel. Very interesting. But when you find your kind of person, that's why I said introvert. When you find your kind of humans, or your kind of you could be a male or a female, both. Yeah. So when you find your kind of a person at interest, whose best interest at heart, you mingle, you talk, you like you talk when you feel comfortable with. That's when you talk. Otherwise, you don't. Even when others come or others try to mingle with you or try to talk to you, you might actually turn off the offer. You might actually, it will be a turn off for you because I feel that you feel that you don't fit in. Again, here also overthinking happens, but you are seeing things before it happens. You may not like it. You have your own kind of world. Your socializing is entirely different from the people who socialize, who want to socialize with you. Okay, I think that's it for pile 3. Do share your thoughts. Very interesting pile. Also, if you have enjoyed watching this reading, do like, share, and subscribe so that I can pick your energy from the next time. See you all in my next reading. Bye.